a decision if I want some peace or if I want the glory. Yeah, don't want a life that is complacent or possibly boring. I just want a life that is worth every day exploring.
My whole life I just wanted someone who would notice me. My whole life I just wanted to be somebody to be. Yeah, I just wanna be great. Yeah, I just wanna be great. Yeah, I just wanna be great. Yeah, yeah, I just wanna be great. Yeah, I just wanna be great. Yeah, I just wanna be great. Yeah, yeah,
This is a statement to appreciate all that is vacant. It's just for the taking. If you make up your mind, you can take it. I'm never complacent. I would work in a mansion or basement. Yeah, there's no replacement for persistence. It's a patience. Yeah, in this life, I wanna be soaring to feel sun inside when it's pouring, and I'll fight till anxiety is foreign. I'm so sick of my mind's extortion.
My whole life I just wanted someone who would notice me. My whole life I just wanted to be somebody to be. Yeah, I just wanna be great. Yeah, I just wanna be great. Yeah, I just wanna be great. Yeah, 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 I just wanna be great. Yeah, I just wanna be great. Yeah, I just wanna be great. Yeah, yeah,
Searching for greatness in a sea of the dying and shameless, a sea of the aimless. I don't wanna be one of the nameless. I'ma wake up with the mindset that one day I'm gonna make it, and I don't think I'll be fine if I don't break my limitations. Don't try to stop me, I exist to write my own story. I'll make a decision if I want some peace or if I want the glory. Yeah, don't want a life that is complacent or possibly boring. I just want a life that is worth every day exploring.
My whole life I just wanted someone who would notice me. My whole life I just wanted to be somebody to be. Yeah, I just wanna be great. Yeah, I just wanna be great. Yeah, I just wanna be great. Yeah, 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 I just wanna be great. Yeah, I just wanna be great. Yeah, I just wanna be great. Yeah, yeah,
This is a statement to appreciate all that is vacant. It's just for the taking. If you make up your mind, you can take it. I'm never complacent. I would work in a mansion or basement. Yeah, there's no replacement for persistence. It's a patience. Yeah, in this life, I wanna be soaring to feel sun inside when it's pouring, and I'll fight till anxiety is foreign. I'm so sick of my mind's extortion.
My whole life I just wanted someone who would notice me. My whole life.
Hello ladies and gentlemen, sorry for starting a little bit later than normal. The arena starts in 2 minutes. I was just making sure everything was shared, everything was set up, and then I went to get myself something to drink as we're ready for Freestyle Chess. We've not played in quite some time. In fact, the last time I played Freestyle Chess was the 22nd of April of this year. This is the fourth one that I'm playing for the year, probably the last one that I'm playing. And we're going to see how it goes. You know, we haven't played much Freestyle Chess, quite frankly. It's not probably my forte per se. You know, they just shuffle the back rank of pieces. So we'll see how it goes. We'll see how it goes. Yeah. That's all I've really got. We'll see how it goes and how we do. There's not as many players, it seems, that play this event. So we will see how we get on. Our previous scores have been 7 in the first one we played, 7 out of 11, 4.5 and 3.5. So, you know, we fell off very quickly there. So we're just trying to do better than the last time we played, which we got 3.5 out of 11. It was a really rubbish event from us. So let's see what we can do. $30 seconds or so until we start. I'm just looking at who's in and about the arena. Some of the names that I recognize are popping in and out. There's a couple of high rated players. You know, our rating of 1422 currently makes us the 58th best player out of the 115 that are there. So, you know, we'll see what we can do. Freestyle Chess is a great equalizer. Just because, you know, there's no theory. So let's see how we go. First round starts now. We've got black. Okay. I'm just looking at this. I'm trying to think what's a good move. Probably like... Oh, okay. I'm thinking of emulating them, but I'm not sure. Oh, they're threatening that already. So I've got to go, what, like knight here. They're already threatening this pawn, which is crazy. And that can happen in Freestyle Chess, because not all my stuff is defended. Okay, they take space. I think this is a good move. We create the same threat, force them to develop with a knight. I probably should have moved the knight that was in the corner out. Oh, of course it is defended. Oh, that's a problem. Okay, am I able to castle? I am. So I'm going to castle. There's not often you're able to castle and move 3 in a normal chess game. Then we will play something like d6. And then try and strike in the center. I could take that, but I don't see the point in helping them develop. Let's see, I don't think we've got ourselves into the greatest position. We also have given up this check, but I'm happy to play king b1 or king b8. Okay, let's strike back in the center now. We need to develop this bishop. That is our biggest problem, this dark squared bishop. They do nothing. So what if we play like this, and then we can get the queen out to a6 to put pressure on that and in the center. And also I was just going to say, doesn't that win a pawn, but it doesn't because it's defended. Which way do we take? Which way do we take? I like taking this way. I like taking this way, I think. Takes. Knight threatening to go here, but I don't know how much of a problem that is. I think I can just push in the center, can't I? And we're opening up the bishops to everything. Rooks will be open. Takes, and then queen takes. Rooks stare at each other. I can pre-move this if he wants to trade off a set of rooks. Bishop there. Oh, he's threatening this. So I need to play, like, you know, king b1 or king b8. I need to step out the way. To avoid this pin. Threatens mate. Now I can just kind of slap it away with something like this. But that seems like a bad idea. This kind of walks into that. But then I can push. Not sure. I think this is a good move because it's supported by the bishop, supported by the knight. And then I might want to go here and get my knight in there. What is this knight doing? Other than being a nuisance. Okay, let's go here. We're kind of losing time. This is defending that, so I can put my knight in towards the center. Just, you know, create a bit of threats. Okay, let's go here. I'm always just prepared to go straight back. Yeah, straight back. Now this is half a pin, I suppose. Okay, just gonna get my king out the way. This knight moving is not gonna be a problem. This knight also protects the square from the potential infiltration. Also, aha, I see the idea. But takes, grab this rook, and now grab this pawn in the center. This knight's now under threat. It drops back, and now my bishop is active. But this knight's hanging, so probably here to defend this bishop, because the knight was hanging. And I think we get out of it okay. I would like to drop it back if he will let me drop my bishop back. He does. Okay, cool. So I drop my bishop back. He doesn't want me to keep my bishop there. But now I can go here and his knight can't come forward per se. And now he's down to 19 seconds on the clock. Okay, bishop here. I'm just gonna go here. Target this. Okay, he targets my rook. Rook slides over. Bishop in, but what about my bishop coming in this way? Hello? Knight's hanging. Okay. Okay, here. Okay, targets this knight. My knight can jump back. Okay, rook's under attack. Drop here. Trade. Okay. Target this knight. Oh, I hung a knight in one move. "16 seconds. 16 seconds. I'm not sure what to do. Okay, captures. Check here. Check here. I'm gonna lose this game, most probably. But I haven't lost yet. Ah! Oh, bother. Yeah, no, we're gonna lose. Seriously? Dude's a perfectionist. He's up 20 seconds, you know, he's doing all the right things. I've only got 6 seconds left on the clock. Maybe he'll hang the queen. He doesn't. Mate 1 beats me. 2006 he was, and we lost. This is actually our first time losing in the first round, but it is the highest rated player we've ever played in the first round. Oh, and we're into the next game already. We have got the white pieces. Play d4. Okay. Develop the knight. Okay, he goes for a mirror image, but I'm not sure how well that works. Okay. Okay, knight's coming in, but we've got nothing to fear. Takes. Ah, pushes. I was wondering how he was going to get out of that. But he doesn't get out of it. Takes. What's the plan? Bishop takes. And check. And here, attacking the rook, that's now pinned. Oh, hung mate. I hung mate. And you know what's disappointing? I think I had mate the move before. I think I had checkmate, didn't I? Didn't I have... I think I missed mate as well. I think I missed my own mate. Yeah, here is mate 1. After I played the knight move, I realized I had rook d1 mate. And not only do I hang mate myself, not only did I miss mate, I hang mate myself. Oh my word, unbelievable. So we're 0 out of 2 to start. Okay. How many other games are there? It's 3-1, so it shouldn't take, hopefully, too long. Let's check at the top one. I scream, I scream. Who's like one of the most high-rated players here. Good move, I suppose. Now you see, now you get the structure. It's all about maneuvering. You're just in a chess game. It's only the opening theory that's a bit of a problem. In that last game, we seem to have kind of sorted it a little bit. You should take control of the file, most probably. I would sack the rook. Doesn't sack the rook, but you see now you run into your own problem. Knight here and then knight here. Actually, I just realized this might lose a pawn. Yeah, I don't think you can go here. I think you have to. Yeah, because takes. Now you got to take like this. Yeah, and now you can just take. And if rook takes, queen takes. Because when you take here, you lose your queen. And you probably lose a bunch of pawns. Rook takes, queen takes, pawn takes. King comes up. Loses this. Just gives up these pawns, both of them. Like this. Okay, king's in the square. King is in the square. Takes here. Yeah, you can just go defend it. Grab this. Because this trade you are not scared of. I would push, or you can give check. Black wins by resignation. And these guys still had a fair bit of time left on their clocks. Let's see. Oh, I pinky promise. I think, didn't we just lose to them? I think, didn't we just lose to these guys in round one? Our round one opponents. Black's completely winning here. But their king's a bit stuck. I would give my king luft. I don't know if I would have played this. But they evidently know better than me. Oh, I suppose they were threatening their own back rank mate. Yeah, great move. Just get the king out the way. Just get the king out the way after discoveries. Just play king h7. There it is. Queen b3, queen b2. I don't see the difference between these two moves. Maybe queen b2, yeah. White is really struggling with time. Just take that. Just take it. It's free. Because this is not a threat. Because the knight's defending. Oh, okay, check. But yeah. Check. King goes up. Check. Fork. Picks up knight. Rook's hanging. Moves rook that way. Still down knight. Check. Comes back. Nope. Gives check. Check. Can't just keep going up, bro. Oh, now you just like walking to a mate. This is mate, right? No, wrong way. I think this was mate. There it is. Mate. Boom! He finds mate, and that should just about be one of the last games. Round 3 should be starting soon. Are there really still this many games? No. Games have been cut down. Only a few left. Let's go check this one. Ooh, interesting game. Draw. By repetition. Oh, wow. Okay, so they'd obviously repeated the position a bit. And now they've both got their first points. Let's see how we're doing in terms of games left. The next round should be starting soon. Just the 3 games left. One game left. Next round starts soon. We're down to 1376. We've chucked a ton of rating. That's partly because our K factor is very high. Because we haven't played for a bit. So if we can get a couple of wins, we'll be doing alright. We just gotta slow down. It's 3 plus 1, not 3 plus 0. Okay, we've got white. I think just like d4. Playing 898. Okay. How do you defend the pawn? You don't. Takes. Now I do get 3 rating points. Ooh. Oh, what a move! What a move! That's an insane move. Bishop takes. That is hanging. But I can defend. I'm also going to win a rook unless you push something in the way. Which you don't. So I'll just be up a rook. Now that's also under attack, which comes with check. Okay, I'm just going to take that. Okay, takes. Knight takes. This check, by the way, is like devastating. Now the problem is I can't castle unless I get these pieces out the way. Okay, that actually turns out to be a very good move. Now let's go here because we attack this. And it's got to be defended. Or not. Takes. Check. Okay, let's go here. Because then that's always under threat. He's got no rooks left. We've still got both rooks. This should be an easy W from here. I would love to play short castles. Also be really funny if you put his knight here because that just borderline hangs mate. Okay, moves his king out the way. Now I can play long castles. And what that does is it just lines the everybody up. I can swat away the bishop. Put this knight over here. Put this knight over here because it will come with discovered check. First, slide the king over or, bat this away. Move the knight here. This bishop's also just chilling. On their back rank. And I went on time. My opponent leaves. He was 898, and we get our first win. So 1 and 898. That's actually our first win in a round 3. Normally we start off quite well. So, good stuff. Good stuff. We're 1 out of 3. Can still make a comeback. Can still make a comeback. We haven't played poorly apart from missing mate and hanging mate in 1. I think we got frazzled by a bit of time pressure in the first game. And by we, I mean me. I think that's what happened to me. think. Obviously, I would have to go back and double check. Can watch Ice Cream again. Check their game. Fascinating position. They're also up a lot on time. They've got the white pieces. This should be winning. It's really hard though. Yeah, knight jumps in because you're defending that. Yeah, but now you just give up the knight. I would have just taken and gone down the bishop. But yeah, black resigns because there's not much you can do. It was well played. Okay, I pinky promise. Playing the black queen. The black queen, who is black actually in this game, is up a lot. They're up 5 points of material, but it's interesting because it's like a bunch of pieces, but obviously white's taken a bunch of pawns. If I'm black, I'm taking this because it attacks the rook, which is defending the knight. I mean, that's not a bad move because this is going to become pressed. What you have is moves like queen here, probably. Oh, check. Not bad. But you've got nothing else. Oh, you've got the fork, but there's check. King slides over. Takes. Now, okay, you take the rook. Check. Oh! 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 Take the queen. Check. For a moment I thought there was a oh, but hang on, that just hangs the lot. Bro, you could do some dirty tricks here. It's serious time pressure. Serious time pressure. I would just go for some dirty tricks. Just here. Take knight. No! Checkmate. Hangs the mate. No, you needed to take the knight. Because it was covering the escape square. Round 4 should be starting soon. I mean, both those players were down to seconds on the clock. I don't understand how there's so many games left. Okay, these guys have got a bit more time. Maybe it's because they've made more moves. I don't even know. Oh, yeah, this is winning for white. Easy dubs. Easy dubs. Easy dubs. Easy dubs. Easy. Easy. Easy stuff. Promote. No, don't give checks. Here. Why would black resign? I know 20 seconds is probably enough time, but why would you resign? Ice cream, by the way, is 3 out of 3. Next round starts soon. Round 4. 4 rounds in 30 minutes is pretty good. Although, you know, in 30 minutes, it's still about a game every 10 minutes or so, but it should pick up. I think that 3+1 is what's making it take longer, that +1. People are living on the increment. Excuse me. Hey Levi, sorry, I've seen your chat pop up on the screen, but not actually in YouTube. You haven't missed much. I'm 1 out of 3 so far. Sorry, I think I actually meant to get back to you, because I think, didn't you send me a message yesterday? I only checked my phone today. I think I may have pressed mark as red last night. Okay, what's a good move? Probably d4, right? King and queen are on the same squares. I would play d4, but they're going for that, so maybe I'll just copy, right? Bishop comes out targeting this. We can bring our knight out. Don't go here, because that hangs everything. Oh, wow. Just going for it. Okay, knight gets put in the way. Okay, develop the bishop. Short castles. Now this is defended. Bishop takes here, here. And now actually I can play this like a standard game. Okay, I would like to challenge this light squared bishop. You shouldn't take. A4. Or A5 to play A4. Should go here. Or not, you can do what you like. Knight comes in. Good move. Okay, now my knight gets here, attacks the queen. And queen is struggling for squares. That's not entirely true. Okay, don't want to repeat. It's cool, okay. I don't know why your chat is not coming through YouTube. Which is irking me. Because I don't see it here on when I'm in YouTube, but I can see it on the other thing. Okay, wait, hang on. I don't know if that's good or not. Because I want to play this. But I don't know if I can get away with it, but we'll just take check. Okay, I've seen you send a message. Playing on a touchpad on a laptop is a nightmare if you're playing bullet 100%. Yeah, no, if you're gonna play bullet, you want to probably play on something else. Can I get away with F4? Probably not. But I can grab this. I can just grab that. And grab that. But grabbing that's a bit contentious. Okay, bring the knight back. It defends this. It attacks the queen. Queen might go back here, which is annoying. That's all he's done. He's gone like, oh, 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 oh. That's all he's done with his queen in the last few minutes. Have I made much progress? No, but I'm making progress. Now I would like to play this, but I don't think I can, so probably... I like this move, queen here, because it attacks that. Puts pressure on this. What's he doing? Okay, but what happens now? Because what I do is I kick out the knight. You can give me check, but I come up. And then when your knight goes back, I win another pawn. Takes. Takes. And now check. Let's bring the rook up just to cover that square. I think that's a useful move. Yeah, I was expecting that, but now I can just, bring the queen back. It's defending, it's keeping this diagonal busy. Okay, queen's looking to attack. Now I could do this, offer a queen trade, but I'm not sure that's the best move. King up seems reasonable. But I may just want to go here. To say I would like to give a check. Okay, he gets out the way. Now let us go back. Because the knight blocks this diagonal, which is important. Do we play this? Where does the knight go otherwise? It's trapped. But it could cause damage. Like this, and queen coming in is potentially a problem. Okay, gets out the way. Does he? Here. Knight goes back. Queen comes up. Knight here, okay. Here, and then there. But hang on, now I attack this, and then I'm threatening to take that. Liquidate a lot of stuff. I'm down to 20 seconds, so we need to move faster. Takes, I hit that, I suppose. Knight gets out the way, I go here. Okay, let's win this endgame. We're not even down, we're not even up anything. Except, you know, maybe raiding. Check. Here, how do you defend that? You don't. How do you defend that? You don't. How do you defend that? This is just, you know, completely winning. Check. So I can take that. Ah. Check. 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 Let's just go here, and then we can ladder. There it is. 1102 he was, and that is now back-to-back wins. Good stuff. Good stuff so far. Oh, and straight into the next game. We play d4. Okay, he's attacking that. I'm just gonna put my knight in the way. I see the idea in the vision. Okay, okay. Here. I probably should have played a3 because I was thinking of this. Oh, hang on. Okay, let's go here. Because I do not want this check to be a problem. Okay, let's put the bishop out. Oh, I just lost this. I just lost the pawn. I should have taken. 1509, he's a good player. You would think. Okay, he takes. Takes. But we can go out here, attack that, and attack that. Not to mention that's also hanging. With check. His position is falling apart very quickly, and I can just play short castles. Okay, he takes, but goes straight into a fork. So he pushes and hangs that one. We gain 30 radiant points if we win this, so this is an important victory that we need to get. Not to mention it'll take us to 3 out of 5, which means we'll be +1. And 3 games in a row, just building momentum. Building momentum. Takes. What's he thinking? Oh, he's just going to let my knight go. Well, he's not really just going to let my knight go. Okay, well, I'm going to castle short. Because you can never play this. Okay, queen takes is fine. Now, I do have half a mind to sack that. But not going to. Just going to play b3. Okay, I get what he's going for. Takes. Bishop takes. But now I can just slide my rook over. Okay. I can grab here. Again, I get what you're going for, but I don't think it works. Okay. Queen takes check. Oh, he walked into it. Okay, check. And that's like almost mate. But check. Doesn't pick up the rook. Got to be very clear about that. So we've got to grab this with the queen defended. Well, not defended, but not under attack. Oh, okay. Knight's hit. We can just drop back, I think. Does this check work? I mean, it does and it doesn't. It works for my benefit. Check. No, it hangs the knight. What am I thinking? Doesn't work. Or maybe it does. Check. Please go back there. Doesn't. Check. Okay, we can pick up this bishop. And now that's like borderline mate. Check. Yeah. Yeah. You lose. resigns. We get another win. What was he? He was 1509. What a win. That's crazy. That was a wild game. That was a wild game. So, you know, d4. Oh yeah, I need to do the thing. So d4, and then immediately he's going for tricks because, you know, in freestyle chess, sometimes your pawns can be undefended. Like h2 and h7 were just undefended. So he goes here, and then, you know, I thought I'll do the same thing, but he had defended it already. Then I thought I'd hung a pawn, but then I actually had this very nice idea to get it back with knight a5, which is a very nice move, even though black is slightly better. But then he hung a fork. And then from there, the game was just downhill. And then we opened things up nicely, because his king never castled. And then, you know, we went on a king hunt. Gave up a knight, which we probably shouldn't have done. Kind of blundered that a little bit, and then get a nice pin here in the end. And trade. Because the thing is, queen takes, rook takes, or if, you know, his king doesn't take, then I just probably get out the way of the pin. If queen takes, actually pawn takes. Don't just snap take. Yeah, no, so that was a good game. So 5 rounds gone, and we are 3 out of 5. We're actually making our way up. Let's see how we're doing in the standings if we can find ourselves. 3 out of 5. We are 38th. Right, we're doing alright. And we're up to 14-17 again. So we haven't lost too much rating. Good stuff. Let's check. 5 games gone in, you know, about 45 minutes, but we're still waiting. So it's about still 10 minutes. That increment really does a lot. Wait, is there really only 1 game left? Nope, it's over. Why can't I see how many games are left? Next round starting soon. Don't know, maybe that part's broken. Okay. Well, that at least changed now. Okay. Someone said they've got a nice rating because it's 1967. Okay, oh, we've got a game. I've got no idea what the best move is. Probably something like f4, surprisingly. I think, f4, because queen attacks here. He defends, and now I can probably just play e4. Get the bishops out like this way to point at his king. Yeah, he goes there, so I can probably just go here. I think I'm just going to put my bishop here. See, he goes there, but what if I just go here? Oh, interesting. But how interesting? Well, I have to do something. I have to push her, I have to... So I think takes... There. And then long castles. Okay. Takes. Takes. Bishop drops back. I probably could have just played g3 actually and dropped the bishop back to g2, but it's in the way of this. I've got no idea what this guy's gonna do. I'm just gonna play like king here. Okay, he's developing, now he's putting pressure. I really don't want to play like this, that seems just stupid. We could go here and, you know, put that under pressure. Alright, thanks, I'll have it. And I get rid of the bishop. And then I can go and plonk my knight over there. Okay. Yeah, I defend that. Excuse me. Attack the queen. Let's take a sip of water. We're up a minute on time. But I don't get you. You sacrificed a piece, but you've got like nothing. Let's just go here. You've got nothing. Nothing. King slides out the way, that's a good move. I think I need to bring the knight back. It's doing a alright job, but I think I need to bring it back, and then I'll let go here. Trade a set of rooks. Or, alternatively, put the knight in a better square. Because look at all the stuff it's attacking. And this never works. As I was about to say, it never works. Because now I've pinned your knight, and you don't have this check. And even if you did, I have king coming up. Attack the queen. Where's it gonna go? You've got 19 seconds to decide. Oh, boom. Boom. Check. Takes. What are you doing? 8 seconds. He gives me a check. That's not gonna work. I just take. Resigns! Oh my gosh, 1637 goes down! 4 in a row. 1637. Absolutely incredible. That's a hell of a game. We played well in that game. Up to 1449. I don't know why my throat's like getting gummed up. It's very upsetting. Some guys 6 out of 6, but we are making our way up the leaderboard. We're now 4 out of 6. We're doing a fantastic job. I heard myself get excited now on the stream. We're up to 24th. Well, we're doing alright. Let's see if we can keep going. Unless we have a massive implosion, we're already better than the last time we played, because the last time we played we only got 3.5. We're trying to target 7, which is our best score in any 11 round format. So let's see how we do. That's the boring part, we're waiting, although we shouldn't wait too long. Two games left. Ice cream is 6 out of 6. No one else is at 6 out of 6. There's a game going on between two people who are 4 out of 5. And that is about it for a long way down. Yeah, we're doing alright. We're doing alright. I reckon if we win another game in a row, like a 5th game, we might actually crack... No, we won't crack top 10. I mean, we might. It depends on the result. We've got a chance. Okay. We've got Black against Bobby Stock, who's on 3.5. Okay, what is their plan? I'm just looking. I think everything's defended, so there's no obvious weaknesses. That's a good move, but I'm just going to take space. Okay, they go for the immediate threat and mate plan. Okay. That's a good move because it stops me from going here. Let's go here. The problem is I can't castle because the rook would end up here. So in order to castle, I have to move my rook. Let's go here. Just see what they're gonna do. Okay, knight's in there. What about like going here? Just have a look. Just to see what they're up to. Okay, I see the idea. Okay, bishop here. Knight comes in, which is a good move. But I'm playing bishop takes. Pawn takes. Now you see, I think that's an error. Because that's not what you wanted. You just gotta put the knight on the right square. That's a fork. Queen here. Takes. And plays short castles. That can't be right. Okay, queen comes here. I actually suppose it makes sense. We're in a dreadful position though. Ah! Drop my cricket ball. This bishop is just dead. The first thing he did was open up that bishop. What if we go here? He does nothing. Absolutely nothing. Takes. Do not take that. Oh boy, I'm gonna have a problem. This is just lost. Yeah, we can resign this game. Is there a way for me to escape? I don't think so. I think that's just mate. So we can resign. 1974 is what defeats us. Really rough. Yeah, but we just didn't play well. We didn't play well. I think that's... yeah, it wasn't a good game from us. Because our dark square bishop never moves. Which is a huge problem. We try to take central space, but he's just got this threat the entire time, and we never deal with it properly. We, randomly put our knight there, and we just let his attack come through. Look, we traded, probably when it's right, hung a fork. And then he goes short castles, and we just get nothing. I mean, the position's not terrible. We're like barely hanging on. What goes wrong? Yeah, taking there is bad. What should we do? Push? Doesn't hate pushing as much as taking. It would rather us get taken and then we activate the knight. And let's say pawn takes here. What about knight coming in here? It's not loving this idea, but it's not as bad as just straight up taking and takes here. Then we get here. Takes. And, we're playing against the quad. He's got open lines, but a terrible structure, but we can probably get the bishop out, is the big thing. And also, we could probably grab that. Alright. So we're 4 out of 7, 3 losses. But we're not doing too badly. Can still finish with 8, but, the goal is 7. Wow, ice cream is 7 out of 7. Just a couple of games left. Upcoming GM's in. Let's check him out. Upcoming GM. He won. Got no idea what he's up to in terms of points. Next round starts soon. Round 8. Ice cream is 7 out of 7. Crazy stuff. We're still 25th, which is not bad. Because we've got very decent tie breaks. I think that's like a tie break score. We'll see how it gets applied at the end. I mean, we're doing the exact same as upcoming GM, but he's like 1497. So, you know, we've got not too dissimilar ratings. A couple of wins, we can get up quite high, which would be good. A 7 out of 11 got us 21st place out of 281 players, but there's significantly less players. Ooh, GM Lightning, who's 1613. He's gonna want to open this up. Yeah, I thought so. Do we just push the pawn forward? I think so. Not crazy about the idea. We just hung a pawn. Just straight up hung a pawn. And we're gonna lose the second one. Okay. Let's go here. That's hanging, but there's like nothing we can do about it. E4. That's gonna get taken. Or not. And I can grab here. And now we're kind of doing okay. That's a complete lie. We're not doing anything alright. Okay, bishop comes out just to stop this as a threat. Here. Takes. Bishop takes, check. And what about this? Rook takes. Knight jumps in. I don't see anything wrong with taking that. The more attackers I remove, I think I'll be okay. Bishop slides in there. Oh my gosh, he's got bishop takes. No, he doesn't. My queen's defending that, thankfully. He's threatening it. He's threatening it. Queen slides out. No sacrifice C. This doesn't work because I think I can make... Oh, hang on. Push. Because now I see that. Okay, he goes for knight takes. He goes for it. Not sure it wins though. What if I go for this? Just block everything. I'm threatening to take the knight. Okay. Check. King slides over. Take this. Rook takes. I feel like we're just dead. Takes. Queen takes. Do we have to take? I think we do. Now the knight kind of has a predicament of where to go. So I'll just defend the poor guy. No, I would like to not allow you to do that. Takes. I'm just gonna go here. His bishop's just controlling everything. Absolutely cutting everything. I only got 6 seconds to a minute. We're going down, guys. We are going down. Check, picks up the bishop. But we do get this. But it's like most certainly not going to be enough. And we can just resign. 16-13, another loss. Okay, so after 4 wins in a row, we've now 2 losses in a row. And we need to go like 3 out of 3 to get to 7. So we're probably not going to get that. Another couple of points would be beneficial though. Don't particularly want to finish on 4. I think it's definitely harder to play the game as black. I think it's definitely harder because you go second and sometimes they're able to exploit like a weak pawn straight away. They just get that initiative straight away. You just never get settled. So, I don't know. Okay, you see, like we've got white now, so we can play like this move. And now we've got an automatic attack on that. Which they have to deal with. Okay. Short castles. Short castles. Now probably this. Takes. Queen takes. Queen slides over. Okay, now my bishops are, you know, both relatively active. Now we gotta like get the rook in the game. Bishop here. Bishop takes. Queen takes. Does he trade? He does trade. Okay, let's see how we can defend this as best as we can. Let's just go here. Takes. Takes. Bishop here. Can't I just push? Pawn takes. Knight takes. Oops. Oh, and it's a fork. Which is like even more disappointing. Okay, yeah, which defends both. Check, takes. Knight out this way. King comes in to defend. Knight. He's not gonna beat me. I'm not gonna let him. Right. I'm just looking if there's a fork. Unfortunately, there is not. Check. I think his idea is to sack the rook. Nope. Check. Mate. Just made it. Ah. 1355, so -2, -12, so with 1353, 1343, a loss. So 1343. Alright, 2 rounds to go. Max we can get is 5. No, we're on 4, we can get 6 and be +1. But 4 out of 9 is no good, guys. Yeah, it's no good. Was this even remotely holding? I don't think so. No. But you know what I think? You know what I think? Yeah, this is a draw. This is a draw. This is a bad move. This is a move I shouldn't be playing. Because yes, it's a check. He goes here, and then that's a bad move. Check. And then... What? Oh, it probably wants this. I should put my knight in the way. This is the proper thing. I forgot I could do that. Literally, I forgot about a knight move. Well, the only piece I had left was a knight. That's embarrassing. Absolutely embarrassing. Next round starts soon. Round 10. So it seems like we're going to be finishing quicker than most of our streams. So, you know, short day. We're still somehow 33rd with 4 out of 9. How is that possible? Oh my gosh, Ice Cream lost. He's 8 out of 9. He lost in the last round, so he's now been caught by 2 other players who are both 8 out of 9. And with significantly better tiebreak scores, I think. So we'll see how it all unfolds in the next 2 rounds. Okay. We've got black again, 1329. But just maybe take time. Okay, he goes there. I don't understand the move, so let's take space. Let's take space. Because that is not targeting anything. Knight comes in, now we can defend that with this knight. Okay, asking to trade. I think we're fine to do that. Just gonna put my bishop there. Takes, but knight takes. Need to develop the bishop and get the queen out. Okay, takes. We have allowed them to just develop there, but now we can castle. And then play f4. And f5. And take 3 bishops. And hang checkmates. Oh! That's embarrassing. No, man. He had one idea. Why didn't you look at it? Why didn't you look at his one idea? What's the analysis of this position? It's winning. Probably if I play, I probably just put my bishop here, I'll be fine. Yeah, I'm fine. If he puts the bishop in the way, I don't know, take. It doesn't like takes. And then g6. And I'm fine. That's still hanging. I can bring the queen out to attack the knight. And I'm fine. He might take, but I can probably just take, which attacks the queen. Although he can give me check. Check, king up, bishop here. And then we lose. I don't know. But that's absolutely dreadful. Dreadful. I didn't even check. I just saw it was a loss. I didn't even check. They were like, what, 13? What's my opponent? Let me check on the phone. Let's go back a couple of minutes. Not that far back. They were 13:29, so I was right. Oh, someone's liked the live stream. That's great. They were 13:29. Okay, final round. I think that's probably what's been very disappointing about today, is that we've just hung mate in one time and time again. Just be patient, not in a rush. Upcoming GM, he's on 5.5, looking to go to 6.5. He's down about a minute on time though, which is not so great. And he's got the black pieces, and he's in a lot of trouble. Wow, he just... Well, how did this develop? Oh, white just attacked. Castled long. Put their knights, the pieces in the center, and just, yeah, look to attack. And yeah, black just doesn't have enough, probably. Black probably just doesn't have enough. Yeah, takes, and you're crashing through. You're crashing through. Because the king's not safe. This rook's not helping anything. It's just over. Like, we're threatening takes, which wins the queen. We can move the queen away, but I'm still, gonna take... Oh, en passant. Just take en passant. You take en passant here in 3 seconds. Because now the threats are unstoppable. Okay, that's check, firstly. Oh, you take that. 100% you take that, because now the bishop's free. It's no longer defended. Yeah, you can go in there, but I would just take the free bishop. Because then you're also threatening to get in there. And there's this as well. Take the free bishop. I like upcoming GM, but yeah. That's a threat. That's a threat. Bishop here is a threat. this bishop's a threat. You've got one bishop. The rooks finally are now connected. So you stop one threat. But check. Black just resigns. Okay. Let's calm down, yeah? Spend some time. Look at the whole board. Look at the whole board. Final round starting now. Starting soon. Let's see what we get. Bobby Stock, who we've played, is top 5. He's doing alright. We're still like 33rd, which I find like fascinating. There are so many players. Okay, there are quite a lot of players who've not played all the rounds. So we're 30 odd out of 74 players, or so. When you consider the vast amount of players who got to like, there's one guy here 1 out of 6, and I think he said I've had enough of losing. You know, there's like 1 out of 2. There's someone who's 2 out of 9. They've like now withdrawn. 2 out of 6. 2.5 out of whatever. So that, I mean, they're all ranked low. Like some of them have got more points than me. Someone's got 6 points out of 9. But they're all ranked lower than me. So I mean, we are kind of benefiting from people being removed or, you know, leaving. Shame. There's a lot of people here on 0 out of 1, 0 out of 2. This guy 0 out of 4. Oh my gosh, someone went 0 out of 9 and then they left. 0 out of 9. There's 0 out of 6. A couple zeros out of 5. But 0 out of 9. That's rough. That's a really rough day at the office. The only game left is ice cream. I think I'm gonna go get some ice cream after the stream actually. Resigns, ice cream wins, and now goes towards the lead. And it's gonna have to go straight into the next game. Just about. Yeah, they're tied for the lead going into the last round, but they're second. Okay, king's there. Probably e4, right? Yeah, I get the idea, but I'm just gonna play this. I didn't defend that pawn at all. Just gave it up. For free. Gave up this with my rook. Oh no, great. Rough start to this round, ladies and gentlemen. Okay, let's see if we can create something. Now, knights here, or this, all kind of block everything. Yeah. Well, short castles. Let's just throw the pawn forward. There's no point in trying to defend it. Okay, what if we put the knight here? What are you up to? The pawn is defended. What? No way is that the best move. Okay, I just let him push or take. Like, he can have the decision on what to do there. I'm gonna go after this. Takes. I take here. That's threatened. That's threatened. Only move is this. But then I go here, here. Just locking everything down. Down to a minute, okay, but I can take, and your rook's hit. Okay, rook seems to be defended. Kind of. Pawn takes. Do we want queen takes? Does that seem like a good move? Would like to trade queens. How bad are we losing? We're down the exchange and the pawn. Maybe trading is not the worst thing. Just because they're kind of bad positionally. Takes, takes. You know. Bishop comes in. Okay. Wants to play that. Okay, I can just defend it. Crazy stuff. Okay, here. I know it invites this, but I'm just gonna move up. Takes. Takes. Do I want popcorn? Yes, please. But I'll get now.
I'm gonna give you the whole bowl.
You're giving me the whole bowl. Oh, thank you.
Because you know I like popcorn.
Mm-hmm.
But I've got some pieces.
Oh, okay.
And just ruined it.
Okay.
So do you want spice?
Do I want spice?
Yeah. Let's stop that.
Yeah, I'll get some spice now. I'm just
Who's
finishing
streaming?
this off. Huh?
Your stream.
Yeah, final game.
Who's in the stream?
No one at the moment. It's my phone and someone else, but I've got no idea who they are.
This is Ash's bad account.
No. Well, Asher would have commented.
Yeah, but Asher would have commented.
Hmm.
Ash's bad account might not.
Okay.
You don't know.
I don't know.
This
Okay.
first one.
Thank you.
What's the name of the account?
I don't know. It's not visible. They're not commenting anything.
Ah, that's.
That's what I was saying. I've got no proof that it is or isn't Asher. Could be.
I like how it just didn't look.
This knight's dead. Like, okay, not quite dead. It's alive now. Okay, just give me a moment. I'm just thinking. Gave a panic check there. Okay, we bring the king closer. Because I was just about to say, I'm very worried about that move. Takes, check. Here. King here. We won on time! We won on time against an 1107, so we finish on 5. Oh, shame. And our rating finishes at 1396. Really rough. Okay, let's see where we finish in the arena. And see if Ice Cream can finish their game off. Let's see. How are their games looking? It's the last round. I only see 2 games left. What are the standings? Ice Cream has won the whole thing with 10 out of 11. They lost 1 game. Cesart 22 finishes with 9 out of 11. Emanator finishes with 9 out of 11. Bobby Stock, who we've played, finishes 4th, it looks like, with 8.5. There's no one that can catch them. The next highest person still playing is on 7 out of 11. So that's your top 5. Currently, we're about the 33rd. But that is, subject to change as the final few games wrap up. Let's check if they're still playing. Nope, this game's over. And this game? Nope, still going on. But it's like borderline mate. There's nothing you can do. You can repeat moves. Go that way. Yeah, check. Check. Yeah, now your king comes out. It's a draw. It's a draw. It's a draw. It's a draw. Just make the draw. Oh my gosh, this like borderline guarantees a draw. They're each trying to flag each other, which is admirable. Okay, black should not have done that. Like, they've got checks to get out of it, but you should never really run your king to the edge of the board. Check. I would go there, yeah. Here. Check. They've got just enough time to not flag, but they'll hit 50 move roll soon. There. There. And it is a draw by the 50 move rule. And that should be everybody. Yeah, there it is. We finish about 33rd out of, I don't know how many players. Got no idea how many players. 3+1 tournament. We finish 33rd, 5 out of 11. That was alright, ladies and gentlemen. Let me know what you